1,500 hours. Now, if you've been following the other videos that we've done, the map, we got some guys down a little crazy. That's okay, it'll pass. We're right here on the map. So this house is kind of a crossways. Right here's the river, so we got our water supply. We got some houses down here. The original base that we built is over in this area. Let me see if I can move this up while they're tearing the house up. So here's Trader Joel's, and our base is right across the street a little ways. And that's pretty secure, but we want to be able to explore. You know, this game is severely driven by exploring and going around and doing different things, so we're going to need several little areas that we can use as a base of operations. We're going to need pretty much to use up all the wood that we can get our hands on. It's also going to mean that, you know, while we're starting off, we're going to need to wall off this property. So the idea of walling it off is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to grab wood. Get rid of all these yucca cactuses here, these cacti. They're just going to be annoying. They're just going to hurt you. And, I mean, honestly, we could use the yucca anyways. As we go to fence everything off, it's going to need to be moved and relocated. So I'm sure we got a couple of scragglers coming up behind us. There he comes, lollygagging. Another thing that makes this an ideal location, in my opinion, is the fact that there is a clay deposit in the backyard. Which means that once you get this yard clear and you're able to actually have flat ground, you can pretty much go in the backyard whenever you need to and dig out that clay, and you have a huge deposit of clay to work with, which is a huge advantage for this location because you know, I've done gardens in the backyard and walled it off with concrete and had no problems. Let's see. Yep, right here. This is where it all is. There's even a corn plant over there to get you started if you want to grow some corn back here. I don't. I grow it up on the roof, and I will show you guys how to do that once I clear this area here and get all this stuff taken care of real quick. These two cars I'm going to end up leaving alone. I kind of want them. They're always going to refill with different things. Treasure map. The mailbox is going to have to come out. There's very little I can do about that. But then we're going to drop this down here. This is where we want our starting wall. It's going to serve a little more than an outline right now. Give me an idea. Because it looks like we're running out of daylight. Missed one. Almost sounds like she's laughing. Alright, there's another cactus. Alrighty. So we've got that. Get us a good outline going. I always try to go on the dirt, and then I try to make sure that I'm as close to the road as I can. I got about 1,000, so I'm gonna need a lot more wood. There we go. Alright, it doesn't really matter how many times I do this. Zombies are going to do what zombies are going to do. This wall is only here to serve its purpose. I know some parts of it are going to need repaired by morning, probably. Alrighty, so we ran out of wood. Good news is there's wood across the street. And guys falling out of windows. Alrighty, so there's that one. And let's see. Not sure how that worked, but okay. Take the arrowheads. Why not? Scrap metal. Alright. So, there's that. 1,700 hours. Pretty close to needing to go take shelter. There we go. We got the floor, hole in the floor fixed. Come over here and check out how many bottles of water we've made. There we go. Over here, and we can store our water. So we now have a good source of water going on. You can clearly see all the zombies down here wrecking our wall that we just put up. But once we get out there and we start getting our trees grown, we'll be able to do a much better job. So let's see here. 1,800 hours. We still have a little bit of time left. I can make 147 more. Not enough that I can really... Sounds like zombies are in the house. They're very upset with what I'm doing. So let's see. If I were to build... These wood spikes do a fairly decent job when you have a lot of them. I'm gonna get like 7. Yeah. And that's not a lot. $1,900 hours. We're just gonna have to wait it out till morning. Not a lot we can do. So let's go get something to eat. We're at 1%. There's sham sandwiches for him to eat. There's some lamb rations here. Blueberry seeds, we'll be planting those here pretty soon. Let's see here, if we were to come up here, we can just relax. Not a whole lot's gonna happen. They're gonna go crazy. It's just gonna be more or less anxiety. That's all it's gonna give you, because you're always gonna be thinking to yourself, you know, are they coming? Are they not coming? Just turn the volume down. It's not enough to really bother me. And we wait till morning. Let's see here. We need some water because our guy is thirsty. Alrighty, looks like the sun is coming up. Just perfect. Let's just double check to make sure that we're still on air. Alrighty. There it is. So there's morning. That means that the zombies should be done with their super crawl. That bouncing around they do. Here's some bodies that we can check out. Alrighty. So we're going to be needing a lot more wood. So let's see. There's the wood frames. I told you to go ahead and start making those, and then we're going to run this way because there's a forest that I know we can hit. And we'll cut it down and we'll get some seeds for chicken that we can plant, and that'll help us when we start getting our yard done. And we're already here. Alrighty, so here's some maple trees that we can use too. And we should get seeds. There we go, 2 maple seeds. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, there's a deer. It's a little foggy, but I found to risk it. I mean, he's running this way. Might be able to get him. That would be really nice. I do need the meat. Let's see. Looks like he's running up this way. But visibility's down really low. Be better if I had a sniper scope. Or a gun that fired more than one bullet every 10 seconds. Let's see. Did he go? Maybe behind the rock. Yep, there he is. Alright, let's see if I can get close. Lift your head. Oh, what was that? That was a horrible game. Come on, lift your head. Alright. Cut him out with one hit, but Still kind of like, are you kidding me? And there we go. We're still undetected. We got 8 pieces of animal hide, 5 pieces of meat, and 7 pieces of fat, which means we'll be able to make some more torches. Go ahead and cut some more of this wood for our fence that we're trying to put up our wall. So, I mean, if we can get enough of these maple trees, we can farm maple. We're just gonna need enough of them because it's gonna take a little time. They gotta grow up to a certain size, and that's kind of a pain. And my guy's getting hungry, so I'm gonna have to go back to Yucca here pretty soon. I mean, at least we have Yucca, so I can feed him. It's just kind of frustrating. I got the meat that we just got, so... Let's take a look. You're not going to have seeds, but you are going to be wood, so we'll go ahead and cut you. There we go. Your maple. See my durability? Yeah, my durability is going out. I was like, come on. We can repair that. So we've got 9 maple seeds. You know, we at least start the farming process. Let's see, you're probably... No seeds. What about you? Are you gonna have some seeds? There we go, 2 seeds. Means we can farm that one. Ah. Yeah, well, now you got a broken leg. What was he, crawling? I bet he's crawling. I don't see anybody. I'm assuming it's one of the crawler guys. Oh, they're a ton of fun. Yeah, well, we're gonna need these. Yep. You can still hear him sneaking up. Well, regardless. Need the wood. There's 6,000 wood. There's 359, so that should be a good number. At least get a good start going. That gives me 15. Yeah, it's not too terrible. Let's make sure we're going the right direction. Last thing I want to do is, yep, so keep going, I'll run to the woods. Or the road that we can get out of here. Yay. Come on. Come on, stamina. You can kick in anytime now. Got a broken leg, got low stamina, got a zombie. Sounds perfect. And let's see. Alright, so sounds to me like there's a pig out here somewhere. Sounds like you hit a cactus. Yeah, well. I would have thought I would have run into him by now. I hate this visibility. It just makes it so much harder to hunt. And yeah, I'm not seeing him. He's probably gone wherever he went. Off with his little piggy brothers. I don't know. I mean, we did get a deer, so I can't complain too much. Oh, hey. So they're dead or he's taking off running. That's awesome. I'm not sure where he went off to, but not a whole lot I can do about it at this point, 'cause it kind of looks like he's just gone. It sucks. I was really hoping to be able to take him out with one hit. So I'm spinning there. That was kind of funny. Well, the game had other plans. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop these seeds down. That way we can begin the process of farming. We don't really have this area as secure as I'd like it to be, but you know, I do have a general area here that I feel pretty confident that I can work within. There we go. And again, you know, I got about 3/4 of this area locked down. And I mean, I got enough wood here. I feel like asking for 500 wood frame is pretty easy. Yeah, it's still going to leave me quite a bit left. So with any luck, I should be able to hurry up, get this taken care of. I really don't like disturbing the ground like that. Come on. There we go. Get these. There we go. I like to make my wall 3 high. That's the point where you can start putting catwalks on the top of it. Catwalks come with walls, rails on the side, so it makes it a lot harder for you to fall off when you're trying to sprint from one area to another. Yeah, let's see here. That's going to be the end. So I always cap it off like that so I know that's my end. Now down here we've got this guy trying to climb up over the wall that we built. Just kind of like, come on buddy. Kind of moving away from this stuff. Alrighty then. Then we go ahead and we build this. Alrighty, so we can take this across the back wall. We'll have a basic rudimentary wall. Farming our wood is going to be the next thing that we need. We need all the trees we can get because we need to be able to build the spikes to border our property at least 3 deep. If we can do 3 rows of them, then that usually keeps out the zombies and the dogs. Dogs are really not a lot of fun. But I think I went down too far because it looks like we're on the hill. Yeah, we are. I mean, I can manage it. You just gotta raise the wall. That's about it. And then later on I'll bring a shovel in and I'll dig it out. Put my spikes in. Way out farther than what I thought we were. Okay. Goodness says we should just be running right over here. Awesome. Sorry, guy. I don't think so. I mean, you gotta give him props though for trying. You know, you really do. You just gotta be like, you know what? I understand that you guys are trying really super hard to get me. I just don't feel like having you guys get me. Oh, hey. Oh, come on. You almost feel bad for him, like, you almost want to just throw him a bone and go, okay, come on up. And they're like, no. They're gonna bounce around with that. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the rest of my wall and make sure everything's looking good. That way, when they're done doing that, I can just move on. I know you guys are probably sitting there thinking to yourselves, you know, there's no door. And yeah, that's for a reason. I don't use doors on my walls. So, one of the things we're going to be using is catwalks. Catwalks make things way easier. Yeah, they're a little more practical in this world. Looks like we're still a little hungry. So let's get on the radar here. And 1,500 hours, so we've almost spent an entire day, sun up to sundown, working on our wall, and it's pretty much done. So for day 5, we didn't do a terrible job. Well, that's a happy surprise. I Watch your head, buddy. Right in the face. I'm not even sure how this happened. I'm just so glad that it did. Now we gotta go make a splint and see you later. Yeah, see, I can jump. Now we can actually make some more torches too. That'll give us better lighting up here, because that's a little frustrating not having lighting. At least give me the ability to see what we're doing here. It's gonna give us some light here. Eventually we're gonna end up ripping this roof off. So it's really not going to matter too much, but I mean, this is a good start. Yeah, let's go into medicine. Grab me a splint. Let's see how long we're going to be using this thing. 6 minutes. It's not bad. And now we have 30 available points. So, like I said before, I really don't care about the camel nearly as much as the survivor. When we're looking at our character here, almost at level 9. Well, we're at level 9, almost 10, so we'll be able to hit the next level of survivor. But while we're here, with 30 points to spend, for me the important stuff is stuff like Sexual Tyrannosaurus. It allows you to have a stamina gain. You regain your stamina back faster. Coming over here to the firearms, better live than dead means that your rifles will do better damage. As you use them, you'll get rifles automatically, so better live than dead is a good one to invest in. Tools and traps, miner 69 is good if you're going to be doing a lot of mining. For the most part, you will, depending on which way you take your character. I always end up mining. Gives me something to do at night. Otherwise, you gotta set the controller down and kind of walk away from it. The workbench is a good one to get into. It's gonna take a lot to unlock it, because even though I can buy it right now, I'm gonna need steel smithing because I make steel things at the workbench. There is a workaround for the workbench, and that's the fact that it's at Trader Joel's, and you'll find them periodically in different areas. So it's not like you're not going to find workbenches. You will. You learn where they're at. It's just going to them every time you want to craft something. So with that being said, I'm going to take Better Live Than Dead. That way I can go ahead and have entity damage 11.3% better with my rifle. I really like using my hunting rifle. I like using the sniping rifle. So for me, that works out pretty well to have that. Still got 20 points. I'll probably end up sitting on them. I don't really have a mine or anything like that right now. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is a good one to invest in, but And like I said, at this point, I'm not really looking at that. There's 16 of our animal hides here. We have 10 pieces of meat, which is good. Bandages, bone, some more painkillers, some more sham sandwiches. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get our meat cooked. Oh, yeah, we don't have a... Of course. Well, but we do have a bunch of water. I can boil them. Boil some meat. There we go. And we can see him over here destroying the fence. There's a little spot over here. It looks like they destroyed part of the fence. But he's going to be doing his job. I mean, it's going to keep him out long enough that I can get my trees built. And once my trees come up, then I can start going down there and I can start making spikes to put around my fence. I can go out as I run back to my other base and grab supplies, make forgeable items, come back this way, my trees will grow. I'll be able to get more spikes that'll give me more torches. I'll be able to see more on my wall in my area out here. I always put torches down on the ground. That way it's lit up. Makes it easier for me. I'm going to end up removing this roof. And I'm going to end up putting a garden up there. And that's going to allow me to continue having food year round. Because when you go over here into the campfire, one of the things that I think is really cool is you have blueberry pie, which is just blueberries, eggs, cornmeal, and bottled water. But if you, let me see if I can find it in here. Here's meat stew, which is just raw meat, potato, ear of corn, and bottled water. Super easy to do. You can make potatoes, and you can make an ear of corn. You can grow those. But then there's vegetable stew, which is mushrooms, ear of corn, potato, bottle of water. You can grow those too. That is absolutely super easy to do. You just gotta go to a cave system to find your mushrooms. And then from there it's just dropping your mushrooms down on ground that you've used a garden hoe on. Same thing with the potato, same thing with the ear of corn. And you can pretty much always have a good meal with this wherever you are. So we have the ability to create pretty good meals here. Keep our guy healthy. So Yuka's got the fullness of 4.2, but this meat's got the fullness of 13.9. Also has the wellness of almost a full point, which is fine. Go. Now we can shut it off. We have our 9 pieces of meat here. It does have a smell range of 5, a belt smell strength of 2, bag smell strength of 1, which is much better than the other meat. Looks like we're still missing some of the stuff we need to build some other parts, but we can always throw it up here. And now we don't have it in our belt. It's not in our bag. It doesn't smell. we're pretty covered. And up from here, we got a full life bar there. Our stamina's full, our health is full. It's 1900 hours. I just need daylight. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it for this video here. I'm just gonna call this one part 1 for creating our base. We've done a pretty good job here with our wall going all the way around. We still got to fix this corner over here. But I think the next step is going to be getting started on this roof here, getting our supplies from other area, getting our traps set so that we can start getting some more animal fat. So next couple of videos we're going to get into that. It's going to be a lot of fun.